Hello YouTube, welcome to another video. Please do like and subscribe if you like and subscribe to this kind of thing. Monumental day today. We're about to hit 35 million power and get one step closer to tier 5 with that level 24 castle. As I correctly predicted, if I say so myself, it is more than gems today. So we have 34,000 gems. Best, I'm sure we all know how more than gems works by now, but the best thing to do is spend multiples of 7 or 25, or combinations thereof. If you have between 14 to 25,000 gems, best thing to do is to just do, well, actually, the best thing to do if you have 25k gems is to do one of these. If you have 32, it's to do the 25 and the 7. We have 32, so we're going to do 25 and 7. So I did actually go back a little on what I was saying and think, oh, the castle's getting close already. Maybe I don't need to do it. But then I realized that nobody likes someone who just goes back and forth, like some sort of dirty underwear in the wind. And on the subject of dirty underwear in the wind, thank you, Gemgasms, today for sponsoring. A little bit cheeky, if I say so myself. But anyway, we are going to go down the castle route. I promised it. I promised it to myself more than anything else. So 2,500, that's 25,000 gems, which means we can now level up the castle. How long does leveling up the castle take? I don't need to rush this. 6 days, 1 hour. I really don't rush this. There's no point. I'm not going to get any benefit out of it, so let's just do it. I'd rather things take slow unless I actually want to rush them because of the delayed power gain. I'm just in the process where it's better to delay the power gain unless you're really rushing, because it means you get better matchmaking stuff. Probably not going to be too relevant here as we're going to be seed A, whatever happens. Anyway, so we now find ourselves in a position with 2,033 books. That will be 2,733 tomorrow, which means we will only need 2,267 more books. We really are in the closing stages. All about the arrows of resistance now. I've thanks very much. There's 5 more of them. I've somewhat gone away from the need to get book because, you know, we've done so well on the book getting that I'm now just all about barbarian attacking. I'd rather not spaff all my AP off in this stage. I'd rather use it in Marauders, and it's very unlikely I'm going to find myself in a position where I need to use the AP now. I don't need to get tier 5 yet. I'm just not going to get there. I don't have the speed up, so they're not too far away. But look how we're going with them. Yeah, they're not enough to get to tier 5. They're enough to put a serious dent in the research. Tax, not bad at all. I'm also really don't want to rush this research, because once you do get this to 25, this to 25, everything to 25, you get the 7% academy boost, which is very nice indeed. So I'd rather do all the research bits when that happens. So all about the watchtower things now. See if we get any in these. They're quite rare in the home kingdom. Not that rare. There's 15, and this is why I've been less focused on this element of things, the actual barbarian killing, because when you put your mind to it, killing barbarians is very easy to do. You just keep using AP, preferably in KVK, go and smack a load of barbarians and enjoy all the arrows. You don't need to worry too much like you do with forts about anyone else online, where you don't care if anyone else is online. You can just do it in a silo while you're watching TV or something. So I'm fully aware that now is the time to grind for arrows. I mean, I don't really want to spend too many more gems on books unless I absolutely have to. I mean, as we're here, I'm just going to join this and apologize to them for not being the correct rally sort, but hey ho, they're going to be able to do it already. If we got some things to open. Did we get any more arrows? Never lucky. Let's see if we get anything in the gold chest. It's been a while since I got anything in a gold or a crystal chest on this account. That was a good one. Let's just go for... Oh, actually, a buy bars is good. Anything of note? Nope. It's a big no. But buy bars is getting up there. Here we go. Buy bars is ready to max. That was actually very good. There we go. So buy bars is now a useful fighting commander. So next heads all need to go in Bjorn. Put the 3 in here, why not? Once he gets up there, I'm confident. So the only issue I have at the moment when it comes to commanders, I've sorted out my KVK2 marches. It's going to be Baibars, Belisarius, sorry, Baibars, Ethel, Sun, Bjorn in that order because I've got Sun 60 and Thutmose YSG. So the only issue I have is that leveling up Baibars will take a lot of my stock, and I am going to want to level up Nevsky /Huo /New Cavalry Commander when that comes out in KVK3, and then Zhugliang, or well, it will be Zhugliang. So it's going to be a lot of books. I'll probably have to use all of these effectively, or the vast majority of them, to be able to get Baibars. But I just think with this decent now cavalry set, like nothing next level, nothing that's really going to wipe the floor with anyone else. But it's good enough to fight in KVK2 as long as I'm not fighting, as long as I'm not going for all the cross-season whales. So I do want to get Baibars up there. I have to bite the bullets, I guess. Gold heads, the other thing I wanted to touch on. Accumulating quite nicely now. 176. So as soon as we get into KVK, we'll get 20 more from that little past thingy event. We got the full lot from Karak, and I'm in a good position. I've decided, as I've touched on, I'm going to get 2 marches to 5511. Sorry, 2 KVK commanders, Season of Conquest commanders. That will presumably be Nevsky and Zug, but there's a new cavalry commander coming out. Not soon, but probably in like 3-4 months. I probably will just miss him on this account because by the time we go into KVK and get the wheel, it'll be Nevsky time. But we'll see. Yeah, didn't work out. Everything else on the account, well, I wouldn't say I'm bored, but I'm waiting for KVK patiently now. There's not much happening. We've got the old Champions of Olympia, Mightiest Governor. Thankfully, I'm nowhere near the top. Look at this. We've got this guy being a very committed rogue, I must say. 95 million is massive for a rogue player to get. My score of 1.8. I don't need any. Like, look at this. The guy got zeroed several times. He got zeroed for what would be 90 Martel sculptures. Mad, in my opinion, but there we go. Usual stuff. Champions, strategic, blah, blah, blah. I guess if I'm killing Barb, then I'm getting the strategic resources stuff, which is... You do get some watchtower things in the strategic resources boxes. Not too many, though. Here's 26, and I got 3. So if ever there was if ever there was evidence to show my point, that would be it. Still, 3 is better than 0. So yeah, good position. Just a little bit bored waiting for KVK. It's now the 3rd of February, so it's got 2 more weeks. I'd like to just spend this time grinding barbarians without using too much AP and doing the forts, getting myself ready, and then once the marauders start, I will go a little bit wild. Not crazy wild, let's not be silly here, but I will make sure I get enough watchtower pieces that I can get to tier 5. My tier 5 progress will be speed up dependent instead of resource dependent. Like, I was set to hit tier 5 by the beginning of KVK3. I'd be delighted if we can get it before, and I feel the fact we only need just over 2,000 books, that's pretty promising. The building speed ups really aren't an issue. I don't think so anyway. We have... Well, maybe they are. Because the academy takes 20 days, I believe. I don't think the watchtower takes that long. The level 25. The hospital takes a while, I believe, as well. Have a look. I'm not going to be able to see. Yeah, the level 25 castle takes a long time. The level 25 academy takes a long time. I guess I don't need to rush the castle until I've got the watchtower. I really don't want to use any universal speed ups to do them, but... I have to, well, no, if I have to, but I really don't want to, so, I mean, how many is this exactly? Hold on, let me just find out for you. Okay, it's 26 days, which isn't enough to do everything, but isn't too far off. I assume once you've got the academy, once you've got the helps for it, it will go down to like 16 days, so that will cover that. The castle as well, the watchtower, so... Yeah, and we'll probably accumulate more of them. I just want to trade them for the training speed-ups in KVK, which I imagine I'll have done at the beginning of the first KVK2 I did, which is why I'm so low. But anyway, that isn't the biggest issue. The biggest issue is Watchtower and Castle. We're getting closer. Closer by the day, my friends, but we're not there yet. Tier 5 is on the horizon, and I'm pretty excited about getting Tier 5. I realise VIP may have been the logical thing to do, but you got to push Tier 5, haven't you? What's the point in playing? As to whether or not I support Tier 5... That'll be tough, but I will try my darndest. Better get those farms up. Anyway, short and sweet one today, just to show the More Than Gems update, how we're doing on the account gold heads, and mainly that we're getting level 24 castle, so tier 5 soon, my friends, soon. Till next time, salute, goodbye, and thanks all for watching.